Good morning. Today's course, Overcoming Objection. Do you know how to overcome objection with your clients? And do you know how to turn that objection into a sale? We're going to get rolling here in just a moment. Get connected onto Instagram Live, and then we'll be ready to roll. All right, we're ready to go. Overcoming rejection. It's something that everybody in the real estate industry has to confront. And really, honestly, anybody in the business realm, rejection is part of the game. It's part of the deal. But the big question is how do you manage it? How do you manage yourself through the process? And how do you convert that rejection or the pushback of the client into a sale? The big thing is how do we reframe the rejection and convert it to a learning opportunity? The big thing is every no is going to bring us closer to the next yes. The biggest thing with client rejection is maintaining your composure and maintaining your appearance that you've got it covered, that you're level headed, and that you are truly the professional. In the end, the client is going to look to us in the good times and the bad. We're not always going to agree with our clients. And honestly, let's face it, they are not always going to agree with us. Again, the big thing is how do you maintain your composure? How do you manage yourself and your emotions through the process? Again, to keep that perception as the professional. The big thing we need to be doing is we need to analyze those rejections every time they happen and utilize them as learning opportunities and different ways to look at it and say, how can I improve my approach and how can I tackle this situation differently next time to get the desired or alternative result? The thing is, in the end, like we say, rejection is going to happen. Clients are going to disagree with us. The big thing is how do we take that disagreement? How do you, as the professional, take in that disagreement or those objections and convert them over? And honestly, the biggest way to do it, the easiest and the most effective way that I've found is utilizing data. Again, maintaining composure, taking on those objections or those pushbacks, and utilizing your data and information that you have available to you on top of your experience and being able to reframe that objection to identify and clearly address those objections and bring those objections back with data and information to educate your client in the attempt that hopefully they see your perspective, where you're coming from as the professional, and that you're able to then persuade them based on your knowledge and experience on why they should or should not be proceeding with the decision. Again, we want to treat every rejection as a redirection to a better opportunity. The other thing we have to look at is maybe we're not right. Maybe the client does have a good point. We need to be open minded in everything that we do, looking at every situation again as a learning opportunity, not just for the client, but for ourselves. If you hard charge it every time, you're going to turn the client off. You've got to have a position of empathy as well. Again, treating that rejection as a possibility or opportunity to redirect for a different opportunity that honestly, in the end, might be better for you, better for the client, and provide an overall smoother transaction. The common reasons why deals fall through, and the big thing, and how do we recover from that? One, timing. A deal might just fall through because of timing. Way we overcome this is we need to continue to follow up. The client just might not be ready. And that's where it's on us to maintain that communication level with our clients, to always be in that communication level to figure out, okay, if you're not ready today, when are you going to be ready? Set that expectation of follow up, and then again, maintain that consistent follow up to then convert the deal from a lead into a true transaction. Timing is everything. And while we might not be ready, the client might not be ready. Again, set that clear expectation, get that clear understanding from your client of their timing so that you can properly schedule accordingly. The other thing is misalignment. We might not be aligned with the client's goals. We need to be able to reassess and align the offerings with the client's needs. Again, friends, it's not about our needs as the sales individual. It's always about the client's needs. And nobody knows their needs better than themselves. That's when we need to ask the right questions. We need to have that deep conversation with our clients to figure out, again, what is their end goal? What's their time frame? What are they looking to accomplish from this? And the big thing is we need to listen. The client will give us all of the answers that we need if we ask the right questions and if we listen and truly understand where they are, where they're coming from, and where they want to go. The other thing that could be a reason on why a deal would fall through or why we get opposition is market changes. Markets are constantly fluctuating. All of us know that. And the thing is, while we're the professional, we're involved with these changes. We see the shifts from day to day. The clients are involved with other things. They're involved with their business. They're involved with their life. They don't keep up with the trends like we do. So when the market shifts, it's concerning to the clients. Any sort of economic shift, a life change, anything that takes the deal off the status quo, the client is going to get rattled by it. And that's where we need to come in as the professional, offer that assurance, offer that assistance, offer again the data to show them if they're shy, if they're concerned, if they have issues with the economy or where things are going, we can then use that information, use that data to assure them of the decision, to make them feel confident in the decision so that we can get the deal to the next level. I'm going to take a few minutes. If anybody has any questions, if anybody wants to offer in some words of wisdom, or if there's anything that they want to ask me about this topic, we are on Instagram Live right now, and I'm more than happy to share some of my best practices. And if for some reason there's connection issues, you can always DM me, you can always email me, and I'm more than happy to talk with you. We can coach one-on-one and kind of offer some of the different tactics that I use to overcome opposition. And in the end, guys, remember, we've got to keep the client at the forefront of our mind. We have to keep their concerns right at front because we're not the ones in the transaction. If we're listing their home or helping them buy or sell the home, this is their life, this is their money at risk, and we have to assure them that we know what we're doing, and we have to make them feel comfortable at all times. I have somebody here, one of the marketing individuals put on here, an excellent pitch can help. I agree with that 1,000%. Your pitch is everything. You've got to know your material. You've got to be confident in your material, and you need to be able to convey that over to the client clearly and effectively. Thank you so much for that, because that is dead on. You've got to be prepared. Whether it's your first meeting with your client or your 10th meeting, you need to enter that meeting knowing your material and having all of your information ready to go so that you can have that discussion with them and not get rattled if they do offer oppositions. Anything else that anybody wants to offer? We've got a good attendance today. I thank everybody for joining. I hope that this can be profitable to you. 15 minutes, I try to be respectful of your time, and I hope that this can be a good investment of your time. We're going to wrap up here. If anybody is in the real estate business and you're wanting to grow your business and you want to take it to the next level, I'm here to help. Lisa Copeland and I here in Central Texas, we're expanding rapidly, and we're looking for real estate agents that want to join us, that want to take their career to the next level. And we want to be there to help you, to support you, and get you on that path of success. And alternatively, if you're new to this business and you're trying to figure out where to go, you want to get with the group, whether you're licensed or getting ready to get licensed or even considering it, give me a call. I'd love to help you on that path. You know what? I actually had one more question that just popped up. I'm going to answer this real quick. And it says, by which means should we connect with our clients or make follow-ups? And the question was calls, emails, or mailer. My response to that is everything. I utilize every form of communication to get in front of my clients. Now, this can be a little tricky because this is where it's going to come into play to really knowing your client and knowing how they like to communicate. I have clients that specifically tell me they only want to communicate through text. They're business owners. They're busy. Being on the phone is just not feasible for them. I have other clients that prefer email. And if there are clients, new clients that are leads that you want to turn into an active prospect or an active deal, then absolutely, like I said before, utilize every form of contact humanly possible to get in front of the client. Again, as real estate professionals, as business professionals, we believe that we have something special that we're going to bring to the market. So it's our job to get in front of the clients, to pitch what we have to offer. If we truly believe we're the best, we've got to get that message out to them, however it may be. So to answer that again, call, email, mailer, everything. I use every single medium available to get in front of the client. Thank you so much for the comments and questions today, guys. Like I always say, we need to be giving everything we do 125%. 100% is not enough. If you guys out there want to be the best at what you do, whether it's pool companies, beauticians, real estate, finance, whatever it may be, you've got to give it that extra effort and go above and beyond. As I always tell everybody, we don't want to be good, great, or even excellent. The goal here with this call is we want to be the elite. We want to be the best of the best. And by doing so, we will reap the benefits. As in the goal, we want to grow our companies. We want to be on that path for financial freedom. We want to provide that long-term generational wealth for our families. And the only way that we can do it is to go out there, give it 125%, and do all that we can do to be the best. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll be talking tomorrow.